grade 6s, I hope you're doing well and I hope you're missing me as much as I'm missing you. Let's get into today's lesson. Today we are doing Tydvorme, which is tenses, and we've done this a lot of times before, but today we're going to look at two exceptions. So before we do that, let's just quickly revise. Teenwoordige tyd means present tense. So that's now. Verlede tyd is past tense. That's something that already happened. And toekomende tyd is future tense. So it will still happen. So let's quickly just remind ourselves what are the rules when we have just a normal sentence in the present tense and we want to put it in the past tense or the future tense. So let's say we have the sentence Jared skop die bal. Jared is kicking the ball. Our verb is skop. Now remember that if we write that in the past tense, our rule is we have to add het after the subject. We have to move the verb to the end of the sentence and we're going to put ge in front of the verb. So it becomes Jared, which is the subject. Then we add het. Then we have the rest of our sentence, die bal, and then we have ge and our verb at the end. Geskop. Jared het die bal geskop. Jared kicked the ball. Now in the future tense, instead of adding het, we are going to add sal. So we're going to write Jared sal. And then our verb is still going to move to the end of the sentence, but we won't add ge in front of it this time. Jared sal die bal skop. So there we added sal, we moved the verb to the end. That's the rule for future tense. Jared will kick the ball. Now let's look at the two exceptions that I want to teach you today. The first exception is when my verb is is. And the second one is when my verb is het. So let's start with is. Is can be a verb. For example, if I say, Teacher Denise is hungry. Is the verb in that sentence. And in the past tense, it's just going to become was. Teacher Denise was hungry. It's exactly the same rule in Afrikaans for the past tense of is. So let's say my sentence is Jamie is moeg. Jamie is tired. Then I'm going to leave my sentence exactly the way it is, but I'm going to change is into was. So in the past tense, it becomes Jamie was moeg. That's the only change. I don't add het, I don't add ge, I don't move the verb to the end. I just change is to was. That's the only change. In the future tense, this we will still add sal the way that we did at the top there. So we have our subject still, Jamie, sal, and then the rest of my sentence, moeg, and then I'm going to add wees. So is becomes wees and it moves to the end of the sentence. Okay, so just again, we add sal, just like we did there. We write the rest of the sentence and then at the end we write wees. So wees means be and sal means will. So this is Jamie will be tired. Okay, you can't translate it directly, then it won't make sense. Okay, then with het, don't get confused because in this context, het means did. But in this context, if het is used as a verb, it means has. So if I say, for example, Stuart het 'n blou hemp. It means Stuart has a blue shirt. So has is the verb there, het. Okay, now here's the rule for past tense. we keep het the same, but at the end we're going to add the word gehad, which means had. Okay, so this will become Stuart het, stays the same, 'n blou hemp gehad. Okay, so het stays the same and we put gehad at the end. Stuart het 'n blou hemp gehad. Stuart had a blue shirt. Okay, now for the future tense, we're also going to add sal. So we have Stuart sal 'n blou hemp, and then het is going to change to he, which means have. Stuart will have a blue shirt. Stuart sal 'n blou hemp hê. I hope that makes sense to you. If you're not sure when you're doing the worksheet, just watch the video again. You can skip over the first part and just watch this part again to remind yourself. And I hope you come right. Love you guys. Miss you guys. Bye.